Here on C Street, the numbers add up to 263. Over on D Street, it's 198. And for the cluster of cottages on A Street, the total is 152. These are the years of service for the ministers, missionaries, and lay people that are residents at Monte Vista Grove Homes. These are the men and women of the Presbyterian Church who have faithfully served God's people, giving centuries of service. And now they have joined a caring, loving community of retirees. Without Monte Vista Grove Homes, many of them would never have had the opportunity to live out their retirement years in a setting that provides high quality, professional care, and personal dignity.
We just feel every single day the greatest gratitude for being allowed to live here.
Cathy and Dale Brunner served at a seminary in the Philippines, teaching and operating a clinic.
Living in this place, we feel cared for, we don't feel hovered over, we feel that we have utter freedom, which we do. It's just a wonderful place to come when you don't want to move anymore.
Just seemed like the right place to be, and I think it's proved to be that way.
Ken Grant was an intentional interim pastor, best known for his portrayal of an old cowboy named Cactus.
Now, I could move back to Grand Junction happily. I loved Iowa City. Fort Dodge wasn't bad. Scottsdale was a lot of fun. And I could probably be at home, and Bev could too, in any of those places. But Monte Vista is unique.
Since 1924, the Grove's mission has been to provide a high-quality, affordable, caring community for qualified Presbyterian retirees, many of whom cannot afford to pay the full cost of their living expenses.
In our annual giving program, there is a large component of that for bridging the gap. And it is those funds that are so very necessary to these residents to help them meet their financial needs on a monthly basis.
Anybody who has met the service requirements of 20+ years and so on, we will find a way, and I say we now because I'm involved with the Residents Association, we will find a way to get them here. They're going to be here.
After more than 50 years serving the church in a variety of roles, the Demerists, like many here, felt that Monte Vista Grove Homes was the answer to some specific concern.
I think this community gets more important to you every year that you live here. As you watch each other face the things that you're going to face, I just can't imagine any other way to do this.
The assisted living units at the Hearth and the health center's licensed 24-hour nursing care bring a comforting assurance to the residents and their families.
You start out independent living, which is where we are now. If you need assisted living, it's here, and if you need the nursing care, that's here too. So we thought for a couple this was just ideal.
It is a place like you walk in and it looks like home.
These facilities are not only available to Grove residents, but to the outside community as well.
Well, the priorities were to get my husband a nice place because he was coming from the hospital and he couldn't come home. So my daughter and I had gone to several other places, and we were just, and she said as we were coming up San Pasqual, let's just give this one a try. And we came in the driveway and we said, this is it.
Welcome to Monte Vista Grove Homes. Here's a map that shows you where I'll be.
It is important for you to know that we do not receive funds from the National Church or the Board of Pensions to help us with our ongoing operations. For that reason, contributions from individuals, churches, and businesses are very important to fulfill this mission of providing a safety net and a wonderful Christian community for those servants of the church.
Along the north edge of the campus are the shops, managed by the residents, open to the community, and a source of funding for the health center and the Hearth.
So any profits we make from secondhand goods that are given us from the community or from church members or from our own members, we resell. And last year I think we gave over $20,000. We bought television sets, telephones, all kinds of things that would make life easier for those people who live in the health center and the Hearth.
Although Monte Vista Grove Homes is considered a retirement community, the level of involvement on the campus and in the community paints a very different picture.
Aging is compulsory, but getting old is optional.
Before the revolution, Sherman and Elise Fung spent many years in Iran working with the Presbyterian community there.
We're happy to have an environment like Monte Vista Grove to develop in various ways, either as a challenge for us or as an opportunity to learn something.
Being here, God has brought us into a family here, and that's great. Good ending for us.
Aging in place is a philosophy that is highly honored at Monte Vista Grove Homes. We do everything we possibly can to help residents stay in their independent setting and to live out their years with dignity and with the support that is required to help them do that.
I like the opportunities on campus. I've become involved with the music class. I love that. That is so enriching to me. And I love the convocations on Thursday, the variety of the things that they talk about. And I have just been thrilled. I've liked the people. I have just been thrilled.
Where we renew our declaration.
On Sunday mornings, this is a ghost town. People who are able to go, they're out there, and they're not just worshiping. They're participating, serving on committees, they're teaching, they're doing all kinds of things.
Of Christ, we are possessed in Christ.
And then there's a whole other subset of people who are working in the community. We have people who read to students over at a nearby school, at Willard School.
Thanks for listening.
Other people are involved in ecological green activities in the community. And in fact, we have our own drought-resistant garden now here and a cactus thing, which is part of that. It's a real community of freedom with a lot of very active people.
It quickly becomes apparent that Monte Vista Grove Homes is where people become members of an extended family. It provides a haven of comfort, sense of security, and a loving home. Through the contributions of faithful Christians like you, Monte Vista Grove Homes will be able to fulfill God's promise to provide for His faithful servants. We can consider it a privilege to give back to those who have spent a lifetime giving to us.
We discovered that in coming here, we're not just moving to another place, we're actually joining a community.
I'm very proud of my husband. I'm very proud of my son. I'm proud of my family. And I'm very proud of this place where I live, where we came to spend the rest of our lives.
I'm very grateful too that Monte Vista Grove lets people be different. I am different. I'm a complete recluse, and I love to just be alone all day long. They don't hold it against me, and I'm very grateful.
Everyone we have met here is a gem. This is absolutely the greatest place. We celebrate Monte Vista Grove Homes. Thank God for this place.